Hey guys, how's it going? Andrew here. Alright, so today I wanted to do a preview of all of the tier sets, the tier 17 armor sets that are coming out in the first set of raids for Warlords of Draenor. And the reason I want to do this video is because Blizzard is actually doing a very big change with the way armor sets are going to be handed out for the various difficulties. Blizzard has never done this before, but for the tier 17 Mythic sets, which is the new hardest difficulty, so if you're a Heroic Raider today, you'll be a Mythic Raider in Warlords of Draenor, but they're actually getting their own unique style to the gear. Not just a color reskin like it's been done traditionally in the past, but they're actually getting their own unique look. So as we take a preview here, you'll see those changes, and the gear in Mythic rating looks so much better than the just normal and heroic tier sets coming out in Warlords of Draenor, and I think this is such a good thing because it's going to give those normal road raiders and the LFR raiders that kind of inspiration to step up their game a little bit and try out this Mythic rating, because they're going to be seeing these guys walking around Orgrimmar or Stormwind or wherever, and they're going to be like, holy crap, that gear looks awesome and I want it. I want it all over my character. So let's take a preview here. So first off, we got the Death Knight. So the bottom two pictures here are the normal and heroic mode sets. I'm not sure which are which, but they're the same, just with a different color scheme. So you know, it's here. Right, I'll scroll a little bit. So you know, they're all right. I like the yellow one more than the orange one. I'm not a big fan of the color scheme they got going on here, but you know, it's not bad. It's pretty standard, you know. But when we go up here to the Mythic, you can see that there are extreme changes to the way this gear looks. Like, this just looks absolutely badass. I'm not a big fan of the kind of green, you know, maybe they could have gone for like red or whatever, but you know, that's just kind of nitpicking. But you know, it's obviously just miles cooler. Like, these little spikes on the shoulder, they actually like jump back and forth, kind of like traps. I'll link a video, or I'll link the post that MMO Champion did of all the tier sets, and they've got videos for each one, and you can kind of see the armor effects in those. But yeah, just super cool. I love the new Death Knight set. It's so awesome. It's so much better than the tier 16 set, which in my opinion, the tier 16 looked awful for all the classes. So anyway, here we go. Next one. This is the Hunter. So this one actually, it seems like this one has less of a change from the Mythic and Heroic and normal modes, but here are the Heroic and normal modes. I think they're pretty cool. I actually really like the Hunter set. I'm not sure if it's just because it's on a human or whatever, but I think it'll look really awesome on like an Orc or a Troll or something like that. I really like the wolf head they've got on one of the shoulders. Or on both shoulders, actually. I just didn't notice that. But yeah, I think it looks really awesome. And the green color scheme on the heroic or normal mode or whatever this is looks awesome as well. The Mythic, the only real difference is kind of the shoulders, where they've got like this skeleton thing, and they've got the one skull head, and they've actually got the skull on the head. And, you know, I think it looks pretty cool. I don't think it's a huge change, but the Mythic definitely looks cool. The red is awesome. So I really like the Hunter set as well. Next one, Mage. This is what I play, so I am super excited about this. So let's look at the normal and heroic modes first. I really like the normal and heroic modes by themselves anyway. So I'm really excited to get this gear while I'm preparing for the Mythic rating. But yeah, like this just looks awesome. When you compare it to the tier 16 set, this just looks miles better. I love the red and blue gems on the shoulders here. Not a big fan of the mask, but you know, there's an option to take off the mask and kind of hide that, so you know, that's fine. I really like the belt. It kind of reminds me of the challenge mode a little bit. So we'll go up to the Mythic here, and holy shit, does it look awesome. I love this. It's almost like a combination of these two, actually. And you know, you can kind of see the gems in the belt here. You got the fire, the arcane, and the frost, and I don't know, I just think it's really awesome. Super excited to collect this set. I wasn't actually planning on rating Mythic rating. You know, I did a little bit of heroic rating in Siege of Orgrimmar and Throne of Thunder, and I was like, yeah, you know what, I'm happy with the normal mode gear in Warlords of Draenor until I found out that they are coming out with the unique armor sets. And I want this. I want this on my character, and I'm so excited to not have to transmog out of it. And people don't have to inspect me to know that I'm rating this high level content. They will see that on my gear as I'm walking around in the major city, and I think that's awesome. So let's jump right into the next one. This is the Monk. I don't play Monk, but you know, I think this armor set's pretty cool. I really like the red one more than the blue one up here, but this is the normal heroic mode again. I think it's pretty cool. I actually I really like it. I think it'll look pretty cool on undead, to be honest with you. Maybe an orc too, just because it almost looks like a plate set. Heroic, or the mythic, sorry. Miles better. Again, I think this looks awesome. I haven't actually seen the armor effect, but it looks like this little piece here on the shoulders kind of pops out, which I think is really cool. It's got that really nice green kind of jade tinge to it, which is, you know, the way monks kind of came out with Pandaria, so I think that's really awesome. I really like the monk set, and the feedback for the monk set's actually been pretty positive, so that's pretty sweet. Rogue. This is the first one I kind of like, meh, you know? I think it looks pretty cool, though. You've got the heroic and normal modes right here. This is their gear level. Or this is the what the gear looks like, and I think these look pretty cool. You know, maybe, you know, it's probably just because it's on a human that I'm not really a big fan of it. I think on an undead, this will look awesome. Same with the mythic mode up here. If that was on an undead, actually, do you know what? Yeah, that's pretty awesome. If that was on an undead, or yeah, I think it's just because it's on a human. But if that's on an undead or any other race or something like that, I think that would look awesome. So Rogue, once again, really cool. So this is the Druid. Unfortunately, I couldn't find the normal and heroic mode sets, but this is the mythic set, and hasn't been a lot of positive feedback about this one. I personally love it. I think it looks awesome. I don't know, I just think it would look really cool. I think when you jump, these wings will come up a little bit. I think this one looks the most unique, and I just think this armor set looks so cool. I think it would have been a little more appropriate in maybe tier 14 when we were rating Heart of Fear. Kind of would have fit with that a little bit better, but nonetheless, I think it looks awesome, and for the Druids who are excited about it, rightfully so. But like I said, there hasn't really been a lot of positive feedback about this one because it's buggy, it's kind of weird, I don't know, but I really like it. So next one, we got the Paladin. So here is the heroic and normal mode sets. I think the normal and heroic modes, kind of like the mage, look awesome. I'm not a big fan of the green, but the purple and gold and the white really go together. It kind of reminds me of TBC a little bit. Yeah, I think it looks awesome. I think they look like freaking Power Rangers. And when we go up here, I'm not a big fan of the kind of bronze tinge to the gear they've got going on with the white, but the look of the helmet and the shoulders with this like really cool shield armor effect, I think it looks awesome. I think if they kind of switched these out, where the one up here got the gold tinge, I think it would have looked a little cooler, but again, that's probably just nitpicking a little bit. But anyway, that is the Paladin tier 17. So next off, we got Priest. Priest is pretty cool. I don't really play a Priest, and I only know a couple. I haven't really heard their opinions on it, or I haven't really seen that much feedback on it, but you know, it's pretty standard. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what to think about that one, actually. The Mythic one, I think it looks really cool. I really like the kind of griffin thing they got going on the shoulders here. I love the belt they got going on, and I love the mask. I'll kind of zoom in a little bit, but I love the way it's kind of like a crown, and then it's kind of covering your face. I don't know. I think that's really cool. I really like the Mythic set. The normal heroic modes, you know, they're pretty standard. I think it'll be pretty cool. Anyway, next one, the Shaman. This is the first one I've kind of, you know, I didn't really think it was that cool. I like especially where we're going back in time to Draenor, where there's like these epic shamans and these grisly characters. I was really expecting kind of like what the PvP set for shamans is right now, where you've kind of got that wolf mask and you've got like that kind of furry armor and stuff, and it just made you look a little more. I don't know. You guys know what I mean. Like, that's what I was expecting, but I mean, after watching the armor effect on the video, this is obviously the normal heroic mode. We go up here to the mythic mode. Once you see the armor effects, they're pretty cool. I don't really play a shaman that much. It's one of my alts, but I don't know if I'll ever get this gear on it. But yeah, I think it's all right. Maybe it's just the headpiece, and again, maybe it's just because it's on a human that I'm not a big fan of it. But I don't know. We'll see. This is the first one that I don't know. In my opinion, wasn't really up to the other ones. So the next one, Warlock. Sorry for the quality here. I couldn't really find one with all of the armor sets together, so quality's a little meh. But anyway, here is the normal and heroic mode sets. They look pretty awesome. Not a big fan of the helmet, but again, that's an easy fix with just the uncheck of the show helm. And I think they look awesome. Not a big fan of the purple, but the orange one I really like. I really like the shoulders. I think it looks really cool. And when we go up here to the Mythic, this is probably my favorite out of all of them. I absolutely love the Mythic set for Warlocks. It's Gul'dan's armor, like the revamped Gul'dan's armor they brought out for some of the Draenor cinematics and stuff. You get that, and yeah, I think it looks really awesome. Not a big fan of the helm. I feel like the helm could be fixed a little bit, but like maybe with like a hood or something like that. But I think the Warlock Mythic set looks absolutely awesome, and the feedback has been crazy. Like, everybody loves this set. Warlocks always get really cool sets. The Warrior, same thing. Down here we've got the normal heroic mode. You know, I think it looks pretty awesome. Not a big fan of the blue and the green tinge, but you know, it's a warrior. You look beefy, you look awesome. I think it looks really cool. I'm not a big fan of the helm, but when we go up to the Mythic, it's got that red tinge to it, the red glow to it, and this looks absolutely awesome. This is on par with the Warlock Mythic set for me. I just think this looks absolutely incredible. Like, you've got the horns, you've got the amazing shoulders, and the black and the red go together so well. I absolutely love the set. I think it's, I don't know. If I was playing a warrior, I'd be super excited, and I'm really excited to see people walking around with this set because it looks so cool. And we're back to the Deathland again. So that's it. Guys. If you have any feedback or whatever on the videos, this is my first video doing this kind of WoW discussion thing. So if you have any feedback, just leave a comment below, and I'll respond to it or whatever. And I think I'm going to do kind of like a lore video for my next one. So my next one, I'm going to be talking about who is Azzinoth. If you don't already know, when you kill Illidan, he drops a lot of gear with the name Azzinoth in it, like the Bulwark of Azzinoth, that big spike shield, or both the legendary Warglaives of Azzinoth. And I wanted to do a discussion video on who is Azzinoth, because I've been looking it up and I haven't really found that much information, so I'm going to look up, do a little bit of research, and try to pump together at least a 5-minute video and have a little WoW discussion on that. So if you like the stuff, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time.